Hey, Justice Warriors, good evening, or shall I say good morning? It's 12:03 a.m. already, July 12th, 2023. So, man, what I wanted to come on here and say, I always like to start with my disclaimer. Everything I say is simply my opinion. It's simply for the sake of conversation, hoping to open up a discussion, hoping to learn something. And all my videos are made for YouTube, and it's an entertainment platform. I can enunciate, I think. Um, let's see. Please hit that like button, share, subscribe, ring your notification bell. S'il vous plaît. Um, all right. So I was just coming on for a quick live. If anybody's here, I appreciate all of you, whether you're in the chat or in the replay crew. My mods have been waiting patiently for me for an hour, so they probably got busy doing other things, which is fine. I just wanted to make a couple of quick points in this video tonight that I felt like it was really important to get it up tonight rather than waiting for tomorrow. So, first point is something I can't believe I've never thought about, you guys. Allegedly, Chief Fry says he was out of town, is the report that I've heard. Hey, Just Amber. Nice to see you. Thanks for saying hi. Um, so Chief Fry was allegedly out of town the night of the quadruple homicide. And most police departments will have an acting chief if a police chief is basically out of commission. So I'm wondering if there was an acting chief or if it was just like the next in line of command, like that would be Captain Roger Lanier. Or basically, what I'm wondering is who was in charge when this happened. Hey, Sherry, yeah, I'm up late. There's just not enough hours in the day, right? What are you gonna do? Um, so if Chief Fry was out of town, then who was the acting chief? Who was in charge? Because when you have a police department, you always have that set up. There's always a plan, a procedure. So I'm curious. I'm curious if anybody knows. Um, so I'm just appalled by this video that's come out that has a car driving around the area, and it's got like a timestamp, and the person narrating it is saying how, Brian Koberger did this and that and the other thing. It's just like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Allegedly, you think that it might have been, but man, people are just trying to seal the deal. And I hear people complaining about like conspiracy theorists or people that want to quote unquote undermine law enforcement. That's not what it's about. Why are these people trying to undermine our constitutional rights? Why are these people trying to undermine our judicial system? I am so sick and tired of this. This is completely out of control. I don't like to complain. I like to stay positive. There's somebody I want to give a humongous shout out to. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with a smaller channel, Ara. She's amazing. So she goes on other people's panels and she's often teamed up with Squirrels on Fire. She's quite the Kylie Rodney arse kicker. And she's just a good person. She just does really solid work. Um, so she's been working on a situation with a mother of a deceased young man who died in a um, drunk driving car accident. His name is Dylan Rosway. Dylan Rosway. I am going to put the link to Ara's live last night. It's actually from yesterday morning. I think it was from like 4 a.m. until 6 a.m. or something like that. It was pretty amazing. I caught all of it today on the replay. I wished that I had been there live because I would have loved to have jumped into the chat. But she's going to be doing a continuation of it tomorrow night. I believe that she's got that scheduled. So again, this poor young man and his mother. The young man is Dylan Roseway. He died in a horrible fiery car accident in Placer County. Um, October of 2021 or 2020. Actually, it might have been 2020. Um, anyway, this poor mother has been hoping to get some semblance of justice, and she's just been getting screwed out of it every inch along the way. So, one of the many reasons that I think it's really worthwhile in connecting with the Idaho 4 case and connecting with the Kylie Rodney case is she grew up military and she does a really good job delineating the corruption that's been rampant with her sons passing away. It's unreal. I don't want to do anything of, hijacking Ara's video or, giving you guys the Cliff Note version so you don't need to watch it because I think it's really worth watching the entire 2.5 hours roughly. I think it's extremely valuable and comes into play with other cases. So, you know, it's remarkable. Ara did an amazing job, and Dylan's mother did an amazing job. Hey, Uncle Toolhouse, Toulouse. All right, so basically that's it. This is just like the shortest live in the world. It's only 7 minutes right now. So I think I'm gonna sign off. Was there anything else I wanted to say? I'm very appalled at all of the channels that are trying to convict. Little joke last night, it's never too early to convict someone in the eyes of the public. Like, who cares if all the evidence is in? Who cares if we know what the evidence is? Who cares if we know if the evidence is real or not? It's never too early to convict someone on YouTube, right? I mean, this is atrocious, you guys. It's absolutely atrocious. And I think it's on all of us to pay attention to this, pay attention to justice, pay attention to what's being said. When you listen to people's words, when they talk about the criminal defendant and how they will basically hogtie him and make it sound like he's driving that car that he can't. I guess he could be driving it, but it has a sunroof. It's not the same car that he drove across the country. That car in those clips has a sunroof. In fact, I think I'll use it for the thumbnail for this so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to say peace out. Have a great rest of your night. Hey, just Amber, yes, it is. It is a sunroof. Did you see Dr. Phil? It was disgusting. No, but mainstream media is very invested in convicting this guy. It's obvious. It's obvious. And I think a lot of YouTubers are very committed to convicting him, as is a lot of the general public. And I get it. I understand that it's feels safer to say that we just have a madman on our hands than to think about the alternative of what all could possibly be involved. Yeah, I usually like Dr. Phil a lot, but yeah, this case is tricky. I mean, if you're not paying close attention, yeah, it'd be really easy to think that they do have it all wrapped up tight. And that's another thing that drives me nuts is these YouTube channels that don't pay attention to the case and then they just think that they can like skate on the surface and do some more convicting. So, all right, you guys, have a really good night. Get your rest, your relaxation. Sorry for the crazy lighting. I've been messing with my studio. So yeah, it's all funky. I'll be getting it straight though. Um get your exercise, stay hydrated, get your nutrition, find peace, find justice, love one another. It's frightening, really, any of us could find ourselves in his position. Just Amber, you are completely on the money. That's absolutely true. And I'm sure that for a lot of people, that's hard to comprehend. But I've seen people set up by law enforcement. I've seen people be framed by law enforcement. And I've seen other people be protected by law enforcement and completely without justice. So once you see these things in real life, you see it, and it's unfortunate, but maybe we saw it in the Kylie Rodney case. That whole thing with the fire cam and all the craziness there and all the people that were so insulting to anybody who can't understand that this is just a videotape of Kylie driving into the water. I don't know how I'm going to explain it to you because you're so freaking stupid. Okay, I'm pretty sure that that entire fire cam was a sham, and I'm pretty sure that that's, like, the consensus across the boards, but I think some people never got that memo or they've forgotten. And this right here with the Idaho 4 case, with these silly surveillance videotapes that were leaked. Leaked? Really? Who's leaking? Who did it? Who did the leaking? We gotta find this stuff out, you guys. Right? Peace out. Sending you light, sending you love. I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching and take care. Have a really good night.